another edition of The Scoop from Mason County Press, brought to you by West Shore Bank. And we're talking about graduation. And I'm joined with Scottville High School Principal Jeff Tuka, Ludington High School Principal Dan Mesyar. How are you guys?
Wonderful. Doing well, thank you.
And
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, you're welcome. This has got to be the most, let's say, unique school year you probably have both have ever witnessed, and I think the world, really, because it's very, very bizarre. So we're going to talk about what you guys are doing to honor your graduates, and Scottville has theirs next Friday. So Jeff, why don't you kind of fill us in on what you guys are doing for the graduates of 2020?
Certainly. We're going to have a graduation ceremony, which is a drive-in graduation ceremony. So we're going to have staff volunteers help issue or park cars in our front parking lot right on US 10 in front of our high school. And then the cars will be facing our building, so they're actually going to be parking across the grain of what the normal parking spots are painted like, facing the building, and we'll have a stage there with our superintendent Jeff Mount, myself, guidance counselor Joan Vidak. We actually have 3 school board members who have seniors that we've invited to be on the stage as well. We do have enough spots for senior cars, and we have just a little bit of overflow for split families and possibly grandparents, and that's they have to let me know if they would like that, and we'll be able to accommodate that the best we can. And Scottville PD has been really good about getting the fire department involved with the help of some of the traffic flow. Cool. As you know, our building is right on a major highway.
Right.
And then we're going to navigate that through the city streets. So we're going to try to make it as close to possible as our traditional graduation ceremony. Under the order, there's certain things we can and cannot do. But we wanted to make it as close to it as we could for the sake of this is what the seniors have been looking for a number of years. Once the ceremony's over, we will have a parade that goes through downtown, and we have some signs with senior pictures on it in the city of Scottville so that they can see that. And students are welcome to decorate cars and just make it as fun as possible. It'll also be broadcast live on 94.9 FM, and then we'll have Mason County Press there for a Facebook Live as well.
Cool. So the kids will actually walk across the stage individually?
Yes,
and
they
get
will.
Diplomas?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, they will. And again, that's to make it as close to traditional as we can, but we have to call them up in groups just to stay safe with the order, make sure everybody's protected.
All right, cool. So that's Friday. Saturday, Ludington's doing theirs. What are they doing?
Saturday, 2 o'clock. The graduates are lining up on Bryant Road, and they're going to take off at 2 o'clock on North Lakeshore. Parade, we've got all the fire departments involved. So they're going to have vehicles throughout, pretty much from Bryant Road all the way to Lakeshore. Okay. And then we're going to go through the beach, up the avenue, and then we'll end at the back of the school. We'll parade them through. We have a stage just like Mason County Central will have. A beautiful backdrop. The fire department's going to have the 80-foot flag in the back, American flag. It's kind of excited about some of those little details. And then a graduate's going to be able to walk across the stage, grab the diploma. Russ Miller's going to be there like he's been for over 50 years, so that's exciting. They're going to get their picture taken, walk on down, and then they're an official graduate. It's going to be on WKLA 96.3, and then we're going to stream it live on our Facebook page, on the Ludington Area School Facebook page, and so we'll be promoting that all next week.
Sure. Well, that's cool. I mean, because in the beginning, it seemed like you might have to actually do like a drive-through where the kids put their hands out of their car and they're like, thanks, and I'm glad that you guys have incorporated that they can actually get out and have kind of that unique experience. So it will definitely be something they don't forget and their families don't forget. So, and I hope graduation in general isn't, forgettable, but mine wasn't, but, So I'm going to stick with you, Dan. Okay. You actually have a graduate. Katie's graduating. So how has it been as a parent instead of as a principal?
It has been tough. I mean, a lot of parents have reached out over the last, I'd say, 6 weeks. And initially there was like, man, our kids deserve more. They need more. And I think it was a lot built up that what we had. We treasure that walking across the stage. We treasure grandparents there and that tradition. And so when we finally knew that couldn't happen, the shift happened where everyone said, okay, let's make it the best we possibly can. And I know our family did that as hard as it's been. We decided, let's make this the best situation we can so families can pile in the car. They can experience, their graduate walk across stage. Sure. I'm going to be in the parade with my daughter, my family. I'm excited about that as a dad, and we're going to make the best of it. Katie's pretty low key. She doesn't get too worked up or too low, but she's handled it in stride. But I know it's bothered her. I know that I've been waiting 13 years. I've been part of graduations for 13 years, and I was really excited for the first class having my own child there, I was excited to give the speech and to experience that. So it's something that we've thought a lot about as a family, but like I said, we are really excited about next Saturday. And weather, that's all we need now. All the other details have come together. We're just hoping Friday and Saturday turn out well.
Cool. Well, and Jeff, you have younger kids. How has it been just with them, like going through just the coronavirus and being at home and doing schooling at home? Because I know my personal experience has been very much the roller coaster of like 1 week, yes, we want to do it. Next week, no, we don't. And
it's been difficult for the sake of my wife still works full time. So I'm at home with 2 little girls and running our high school and trying to figure some of these things out and be a homeschool teacher. And the advantage of that is I was a teacher at one time, but it was secondary education. So I've had to kind of learn to speak in elementary teacher language and make sure that I have enough patience to work with my kids on some of the things that I've never taught. So, but we're doing our best, and I think when it's all said and done, hopefully over in the near future, we'll look back on it and say, I was really glad to have extra time at home with girls.
Absolutely, yeah.
And the staffs, and I'm sure Dan would say the same thing, the staffs K-12, we just have some amazing teachers in this area to be able to put together a continuity of learning plan district-wide, and again, not just ours, but all over the area, state, country. All these teachers have had to adjust of what they're doing and try to accommodate as many students and parents as they can, from the academics to providing meals. It's just been a great effort by a lot of great educators.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with, my daughter's in kindergarten, but with everyone that I've talked to countywide, how quickly they had to turn around and create this online distance learning for all these kids, and it seemed to work out quite well, and the food services have been great. And then I want to touch a little bit about a woman started a Facebook page of that Adopt a Senior, which has been pretty amazing. There have been, I think almost all of the kids got adopted. Do you guys have any? I'm sure you do. I actually adopted your daughter along with 2 other kids that I knew personally, but have you guys had personal experiences with that at all, or have heard anything about that?
Yeah, we were contacted. We've participated. We've adopted a couple seniors as well, and it's just been it's kind of, we heard it from outside the state of Michigan. And then it grew into a local thing, and it's just been an amazing thing for our seniors to be able to give them the recognition. It's been pretty special to have people in the community reach out to seniors and do that. I know for my daughter, huge smile on her face when that happened, and we're excited that that's grown and really expanded from when it first started. Not a lot of people knew about it, but right now it is really, I think nearly everyone has been adopted.
Yeah, it's been just a really cool thing.
It has, and Dan and I were talking before we went on about just the empathy of the community at large, people understanding that these kids are going through something that's very difficult for them to not have the clubs, the organizations, the athletics, and just going through those last 10 weeks or so of their senior year can be traumatic for some, and provides a lot of structure. They're with their friends. So for the community to come out and to sponsor things, the yard signs like Safe Harbor Credit Union and Safety Decals have done, and the pole signs, and Adopt a Senior, and we've done the Be the Light. I know that Ludington had done the video board with a tribute, and it's again, it's a testament to the folks in our area to see that they're empathizing with kids and knowing that this is a difficult situation for seniors.
Yeah, it has been really a cool thing, and I feel like this county, again and again, time after time, have come together to really support and lift up whatever the organization or the cause might be. So that has been really awesome. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we wrap it up?
I just want to thank the community, from West Shore Bank, Floorcraft for their donation to make the fireworks show possible. And like Jeff had said, our food service workers, the unsung heroes that are just working their tails off. I was in the office today, and they're just making sure that hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of meals today are going out. Those are the people that really deserve credit during this time. Just thank the community, and we're looking forward to next Saturday. We have limited space. It's just, one car in the back lot, but it will be available on Facebook. It'll be on local radio station, and we hope people have an opportunity to tune in and enjoy a couple hours with this class.
Cool.
Same thing. Thanks to the community, thanks to everybody out there, sponsors for all the tributes that have been done, and it's full steam ahead. Everybody, again, community has been so great throughout the whole thing, and we got 1 week to go before we treat our seniors like alumni. And please, if you're at either Ludington's or Eastern's or Mason County Central's graduation, you can line streets, just do it in a safe way, and make sure that we give the tribute that we feel that they all deserve.
Sure. And even if you can't make it to that, if you have a little bit of time to, put a sign in your window at home or decorate your lawn or even write a message in that removable chalk on your car, anything would be awesome to give a tribute to this class of 2020, because they really deserve it. And it will be like 11 weeks that these kids have not been in school, missing sports, missing friends, missing organizations, academics, and think about all the kids under them, like the 11th, the 10th, and the 9th grade kids that get scouted for sports, that have missed out on big opportunities and that kind of thing.
Right.
So that's something that you need to think about, because it still is kind of unknown. It's up in the air still of what's going to happen next year. So I want to thank you guys again. Thanks for joining me, and we look forward to Friday at Scottville, Saturday at Ludington. And for any other news, check out MasonCountyPress.com. Our weather is always brought to you by Smith & Eddy Insurance. And I just want to say congratulations to all the graduates of the year 2020.